Right, welcome everybody. We've got our first instalment of Misfits in a very long time. Mr. Darren Till facing Anthony Taylor in the main event here. We've got UFC action coming up later, and what's a fantastic card. But we thought we'd cover it to pay homage to Mr. Till, as we've all followed him for a very long time. You can tell probably by the three of our faces we're not too sure what we're going to get here. It feels a little bit farcical, but look, boys, let's see what we get.
Yeah, I mean, is the infamous head kick going to make a showing at some point tonight? Do we think Darren Till might get frustrated and do a? Because look, he doesn't need the money. Darren Till's a wealthy man. You know, he's made some shrewd investments allegedly. You know, I'm not an insider on that, but he's got shares in some very successful businesses. I don't believe that he's doing this just for the payday. I think it's something to do. He's a fighter. He likes fighting, but you know, he's also half nuts, and I could see him losing his temper and you know, kicking Anthony Taylor, or at least throwing him to the ground, maybe.
Mate, it's ridiculous. But then you look at that Darren Till corner, and he's got Lee Eaton, who's represented well-known, world-champion boxers.
Within boxing.
You've got
yeah,
Declan O'Rourke and Joe McNally.
He's in a proper camp. He's in a boxing camp.
He looked in shape as well, to be fair. He did look in shape at 195.
But that's where these two worlds cross over. So, you know, to quote Eddie Hearn, you've got your faux boxing, which is the Misfits, and then you've got real boxing. But as the time's gone on and you get full-time professional trainers, which I'm not against training for these Misfits contests, it blurs the lines even more, if that makes sense. Like, that's the Rotunda gym, who was probably one of the best British gyms in 2024 in terms of what their fighters achieved and who they're bringing.
It's one of the best amateur gyms in Britain.
And they're now here with
historically.
And now they're here with Darren Till for a Misfits fight. So I know the money helps. I know, Jay, you made a joke about that last night, that the cheddar will definitely have the boys interested. But it's where the line starts to blur, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. And it is a fair point as well. But, you know, you even look at Jack Cattrall was in Sami Hamed's corner earlier, wasn't he, as well? You know, it's even current active fighters. Amir Khan was rumoured to be fighting KSI at one point. You know, the Furies are well involved with it. We've seen in the past. So, you know, it's getting to a point now where many past and present fighters are going to be getting those paydays.
It's the platform that Misfits is, isn't it? It gives UFC mixed martial arts stars the opportunity to cross over into boxing, where the risk isn't as high as going and doing a Francis Ngannou and getting straight in with Fury and AJ. And it also gives MMA fighters that don't quite have the relevance in MMA an opportunity to make a payday whilst taking relatively little risk in most cases. So there
we go.
Serves a purpose. Don't get me wrong, it serves a purpose. But it's.
I tell you what, Anthony Taylor will be a big lad when he grows into them boots.
Good evening, Luca. Hope you're well, my friend. Thanks for joining. About to get started here, or we just have got started.
Excuse me for the ASMR cough.
Let's see. Darren looks massive.
I can't figure their weight categories out either. They had a heavyweight, catchweight.
Heavyweight.
This is a catchweight as well, apparently.
Yeah, but there were heavyweights weighing 195.
I thought that myself, mate. Definitely a bit of a strange one.
But hey,
mate, I know a lot of nonsense, but I never got into knowing what Misfits is about, so I can't normally help you out. I've got nothing on this.
Man, Darren's massive compared to Taylor, isn't he?
Yeah. So I saw something the other day. Anthony Taylor had a maximum to weigh in at, and Darren Till had to match that by, I think it was £10. I think
Darren's finding them gaps. Like I said, he's a kickboxer, man. Darren's sharp. If his hands are going, he'll find them gaps.
Yeah, he's all over him early, isn't he?
Yeah. He wants to put a statement on.
Yeah, Luca, I agree. It's been pretty.
It's dreadful, Luca.
We were just talking about it a minute ago before we went live. The three of us. Yeah, it's
best fight at night already.
Yeah, Till's on that UFC one, the classic Southpaw 1-2 that he always used to throw in there.
Yeah,
same way he's holding his hands as well as he was in the UFC. The way he tucks them in, it's just.
My only worry about Till is the gas tank. If Taylor can survive the rounds early, it's going to favour Till. I think.
Yeah, I think Till's got 6 to 8 rounds in him. He's been training long enough.
You would think so. Yeah, you would definitely think so. But he gassed badly against Drickus and Brunson. I know we're talking about mixed martial arts there, but he does look in shape, to be fair to him.
you've just hit the nail on the head, mate. That was mixed martial arts where they're on the floor, where he's feeling another man's body weight fully on top of him. Even if Anthony Taylor leans against him for 3 minutes, it's going to have nowhere near the same effects as it was against Dricus and Brunson, like you've just said. So you'd expect his cardio to hold up better.
Yeah, it's been a decent first round so far for Till.
Anthony Taylor hasn't thrown a punch.
Yeah, Anthony Taylor's not. He's not. Look, he probably can't get Till out of there early. He's fully aware that Till can get him out there early, so he's probably, relying on what happens in the later rounds. That's his best chance, isn't it? If Till fades, Till doesn't fade, he's probably not got that much chance. But look,
his best chance is that, or frustrating Till that much that he loses his rag and does something completely out of the question, like something we're not expecting him to do.
Kick him in the head.
Yeah.
The thing that
I think that would only happen if Taylor does his usual hugging and try to spoil. But at minute, Darren's keeping him away. He's controlled that round fairly comfortably.
It's fairly comprehensive. Nice combination to finish the round by Till. Fairly comprehensive round that for Darren Till.
It's a different world, isn't it? I mean, the standard of that 3 minutes of fighting we've just seen, if that was even the first fight of the night on a DAZN fight night, we'd be questioning the skill level of the fight, if that makes sense. But that's where we're at with Misfits. You kind of know what to expect, but far and away the best 3 minutes of action I've seen all night.
Yeah, Ty Mitchell wasn't bad, were he?
He's got hands and power.
But he's a professional. He's a former professional fighter that's fought at a pretty high
level. He's sparred with Fury numerous times, and
he was part of their camp.
Wasn't he?
I remember him being in that camp. It's around the same time when Dave Allen was around him.
But the caveat to that is Misfits gives the platform for men that are nearly 50 years old to go in there and take a battering.
Yeah.
There's a caveat to everything, to play devil's advocate.
That's my only issue with it. There's people who don't belong in a ring that are just going in there purely to get paid, and it's quite dangerous. But look, they're signing up to do it at the end of the day.
If they're offering any of that, Jay's Fight Talk is ready, willing, and able. KSI, I'm your guy.
No, mate, he's fighting former England left back. He's got his.
Jesus, did you hear what he was saying to him as well? Though?
Yeah, he reminded him to make sure his missus is left home. Safe this time.
It is. That's what it is, though, isn't it? Like in order to fight Misfits, you have to get in the ring and push someone. That's the.
Yeah.
He wasn't the best, Luca.
What was the old man walking down the thing?
I think that was a jab at Jake Paul, wasn't it?
Right. Okay. Right. I'm with you now.
All right, then. So second round, not a lot happening.
Do you know what, though, Luca? Tommy's a former professional fighter. He can actually fight. He just doesn't train anymore. He's lazy.
Yeah, he said he just dropped weight in the camp or something.
Yeah, he's actually not that bad.
But he beat Idris Virgo in an exhibition before, apparently. Taylor's actually having a better second round here, boys. Sorry, just to...
A long time ago, Taylor's...
Oh, good hands from Till there. I think I'm a bit behind you, boys, but I've just seen the 1-2 from Till.
Till loves that one too, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. That's one thing about it. It's kind of like one-dimensional a little bit, but
yeah, he's done that every fight he's ever had. That's what he looks for, that jab.
But one thing I'll say about Till, and he built it up himself, but a lot of people built it up. He's meant to be like this sickening puncher, freakish power. He doesn't hit hard.
He's not.
No,
he's not.
He just doesn't. He doesn't have the power. He's got nice technique,
and he finds gaps. Like I said, his technique's good, and his reaction's pretty fast. But obviously, with this weight, he's a little sloppy.
Yeah,
has he had that tattoo covered up on his arm?
If he was a massive puncher, the first meaningful shot he'd land on this guy and put him out of there.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the reality. I mean, it's tentative. If you look at a lot of the punches they're both throwing, they're kind of arm punches. They're not fully letting their hands go. They're not fully extending, which is a sign of people that probably don't fully trust their hands and what they're doing. But
he's finally had that tattoo covered up on his arm. But you've seen what he's done? Yeah. He's put half a gorilla face on. Because it was his kid's mum, wasn't it? The tattoo.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think he's covered it half.
Till coming on stronger at the last 30-ish seconds of the second round. He's got Taylor backed up into a corner. To be fair, Taylor's not shipping too much.
He's not, but he's shelling up, isn't he?
Yeah, he is shelling up. He's blocking a lot of them, but these are easy Darren Till rounds. Declan O'Rourke's urging Till forward in the corner.
Like you said, though, Sam, you might be right. Till might blow a gasket if he gets a bit too greedy. But his movement looks really good.
He does look good. Taylor's body language isn't great here either.
No.
But Anthony Taylor's body language in 90% of the fights he does is always negative. He never looks like he's comfortable being in there, even when he's winning, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Did you see Ty Mitchell got injured worse? His dad taking his gum shield out of his mouth than he did in
Really?
It sort of ripped it out, and it was one of them fitted ones, and it ripped all his gum. His mouth was bleeding pretty heavily. Luke Littler, mate, you've been called out, lad.
Luke Littler.
He's getting a lot of airtime, isn't he, tonight?
A lot. And he's mates with some of these, like, them football ones, like Angry Ginger and that.
KSI, him and KSI are always gaming with each other and stuff. So
that's it, mate. He's levels.
To be fair, he's only a kid, isn't he? At the end
17. He likes playing FIFA, doesn't he? FIFA and darts. That's it.
He got back from Bahrain at a darts tournament late last night, and he's come straight to this. Like, that's where the attraction is there. It's straight away. It's crossover, isn't it? And darts is
quite a lot of people there, actually, isn't there? I assume like the likes of Bellew and that are there because of Till.
Yeah. Yeah. Taylor,
I mean, these Misfits events, Callie knows what he's doing. He invites the right caliber of professionals around it to try and give it credibility, if that makes sense. But
I think so, yeah. I think some will be comps, some will be guests, and I'm pretty sure some of them will get a fee. There'll be some payment in kind or whatever. They're not there for the entertainment as such, are they?
They're not there for the high quality boxing, are they? Put it that way.
No. Taylor coming on a bit now. Darren Till just paid him back in kind. Taylor he's barely gone forward. He's barely took a forward step.
Yeah, like he's literally just relying on Till gassing later because he's showing no ambition right now. He's just wanting to stay in there, pretty much like we called on the prediction show we did last night.
Yeah.
That's why I picked Till to win via a decision, because I just thought that he would be negative, because I've actually seen him fight a couple of times before. If he opens up, Till will probably put him away.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, good left hand by Till there.
Good right hand by Taylor. There you go. What did I say? Pushed him to the ground. Oh, sorry, boys. Any second now.
There we go. Thanks, Jay. Marmy's needs to Bradford.
Do you want lottery numbers?
It's almost like your Mystic Murph.
Mystic Murph on Misfits, mate.
Yeah, Misfits Murph. Oh, Till's hurting there.
I'm Bradford. I'm closer to Manchester, that's all.
Till's looking for the finish here, isn't
he? Yeah, he is.
No.
I suppose Darren Till's probably being told in his corner, like, if this was a full professional boxing match and you had an opponent that wasn't punching back, you'd have your team.
It's like a push.
Yeah. You'd have your team telling you to go and finish the guy. He's not in there to fight. Go and finish him. So you'd expect McNally and O'Rourke to be saying similar to Darren Till now. He's giving you nothing back. Go out there and look for a finish.
Yeah, there looks to be a bit of a golfing class. So
I don't know why. I think they've missed the trick. I think KSI should have waited until this had finished and, called out.
Yeah, he should have fought Till. That would have been a good fight if Till wins, obviously.
That would have sparked even my interest as such.
I don't think any of them want to go toe-to-toe with Till in the press conference, to be fair.
I think they're worried out because in case he does actually head kick him. Because he's volatile, isn't he?
To be fair, Taylor's the champion in Misfits and he's one of their better fighters. And Till is...
Does Till win the belt? There's a belt.
No, because they're not fighting at heavyweight.
Too high a weight, I think.
Because they've made this at a heavyweight catch weight or something.
Yeah, it's a short notice replacement for Tommy Fury, isn't it? At the end of the day.
We say short notice. I mean, how long ago?
Well, it was about a month's notice.
Is it about a month?
Till's
winning.
No Money Moicano distance, is it? Like 36
No, it's not 24 hours, is it?
No, he's not Hanato Moicano. Yeah, he's definitely not. Luca, I've watched a few of Taylor's fights. He's quite negative in his style normally, but it's going exactly as I thought so far, to be honest with you. He's kind of not really came with much ambition, is it?
I've currently got some fat kid that looks very similar to Sonny
Edwards. I've got him again.
On my screen at the minute.
I've currently got some guy looks like he's enjoying retirement on my screen.
Yeah, he's not coming back at
he looks like a super middleweight, but I don't know.
Don't he just? Good lad.
Yeah,
enjoy it, mate.
No, that's how you spend 8 weeks retired, isn't it?
Oh, good comment, Luca. Like he is everywhere, isn't he? He literally is.
He's out in Portugal with Charlie, helping him with his sparring and doing a bit with him because he's not back with Swift.
I hope he's saving air miles or using an Amex or something for points, man. Jesus.
He was with Ish in Saudi, one. He was in Monaco.
Yeah.
He went from being with Charlie to being with Ish to back with Charlie to in the UK. He's probably going back out with Charlie because I don't know if I'm assuming he's still with Swifty Smith, but we haven't seen him.
Could we see Edwards versus Patel on Misfits at
man,
welterweight?
Sign me up. It's way better than any of this.
Hey, after watching that nearly kick off at the York Hall last year, I'd be all for seeing it.
Oh yeah, you were there, weren't you?
I was directly above it, mate. I just looked over and saw Prince Patel.
Well, he's boxing at welter, isn't he now, Patel? That's his weight division. Yeah, he's at welter.
Yeah, he's at welter now. Taylor's shipping a bit here.
What's he got? The Pan Pacific World
African, IBC,
the Hungarian
African.
car park champion of the world.
He's done Europe. He's in Africa now.
Did you see the atmosphere though at his last fight? The atmosphere was bouncing. That was
I had a bit of a back and forth with him online.
Yeah. That was his rebuttal to you.
Yeah, he said it was a packed out arena. I said it will be at flipping 50 pence a ticket, you knobhead. Shut up.
It will be when the circus.
Oh, he's done him. Oh. Told you. Told you, man.
Good night.
Done.
Oh, man.
That's it. See you later. Anthony Taylor does not want any more of this.
Let's go, Darren.
He said I'm flying.
Just too slick for him. Yes, Darren Till. I didn't want him to struggle with this because it's, embarrassing.
It would have been a bit of a bad look, wouldn't it? If he'd have
stop the fight.
Yeah.
Forearms there, lad.
I'm not Till's had it rough the last few years, hasn't he? So
yes.
Yeah, step anytime you want, ref. Let's not see this guy go out and
look at state of Taylor, man. He doesn't want to be in there.
You need to stop this now, ref.
Dominating this fight.
This is Misfits as well. The idea is to get a fighter out there in enough time. You don't
look at Help Arnold G's in the house. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Darren all the way. Yeah, Darren's looked actually good tonight. I know he's not, Anthony Taylor's
not put a foot wrong though, has he?
Yeah, no, he's looked good in fairness to him because Taylor's a bit of a spoiler. That's why I predicted the decision because I thought he'd just kind of be there to survive and not hold too much ambition. But Till's really picking the gaps, like you said, Jay. There's an argument to stop this. He's done well. To be fair, he's tough, isn't he, Taylor?
I didn't think he'd get up.
I didn't think he was laying there when he was on his back. I didn't think he was getting up.
Yeah, I thought he was going to just stay down.
Kind of like not quite as dramatic, but it's kind of a bit like Fury and Wilder.
A little bit, yeah, because he went flat on his back, didn't he?
Because he was kind of like flat on his back and like out. It looked like.
Have you really just compared Anthony Taylor to Tyson?
I think so, yeah.
I did provide a decent caveat before I said it, to be fair.
I don't know whether it's worse comparing them to or Till's punch power to Wilder.
Yeah.
They're both bullshit.
To be fair, I do normally come out with when people can't punch and then they come and get a spectacular knockout. So
they do.
I called Darren Till. Who did I say last time was lacking punching power and then they just completely start someone. Who was it?
Oh, well, we've done it a few times.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did it.
Do you know what, Jay? It was me and you actually were talking
Lauren
about
Price and Bexy Matthias. That was it.
Yeah.
You said Price.
Yes, it was. Yeah, we talked for a whole round about Lauren Price having no power, and then she just completely iced it. But let's be fair, that Bexy Matthias wasn't.
I think I did it when Bentley knocked out Asazi. I'd said something like, he don't get out of second gear, and he don't put all his power in, and then bam, it was done.
100%. Luke, I'll be gobsmacked if you don't. Are we going into 5 now?
Yeah.
4?
Are we going into 4 or 5?
4 or 5, one or two.
5.
Well, if we're going into 5, I'll be gobsmacked if you don't. There's no way. Like the next meaningful shot, Till lands. It should be.
Don't even tell you what round they're on. It's just.
No, they're just letting them fight. Old school pride style.
Yeah, round 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. El Parno G, W New Zealand flag, thank you very much for joining us. I believe we saw you at the Jaya Pattaya Watchalong, so thanks for returning.
Yeah, I think he was
much
with us.
appreciated.
Thank you.
Hope
Thanks
you're
for
doing
joining
well
us again.
over that part of the world.
Tell you what, Taylor's coming back. He's having a go. I think he's possibly having his last
Into
stand.
five, yeah, happy days, Luca. Yeah, Till hasn't really got out of second gear. That guy who called me a casual for picking Till earlier, I'm gonna have to
We'll have to find him. What we will tag him in.
Fun receipts, mate.
Unless Taylor pulls off the Hail Mary. Look,
No, do you imagine just he said that?
No. I did say yesterday, Darren Till has been known to like some strange. Oh, Taylor caught him with a good shot there. Did you see that?
All right.
Counter right hand.
Ooh, he nodded to that. He took that.
It was a good shot.
Tell you what, I'd be more worried about Taylor kicking Till. Them boots on. They're massive, man.
But Till does he's good at throwing away winning positions, bless him.
Yeah, he is very good at that. He's the pound for pound king.
Yeah, pound for pound number one.
Yeah, I was going to say if there was a belt for throwing away winning positions, he'd be.
Oh dear, Liam, you've just tuned in. Who's winning? Thank you very much, my friend, for joining us. Darren Till's had Anthony Taylor down and very nearly out in the fourth.
Oh, Till's nose looks a mess now.
Till's won every round up until now, but
look at his nose.
Round and Till's nose is bleeding. Yeah, much better round actually. This for Taylor. Yeah, Lucas just said it as well.
That looks broken.
Yeah, that
Till's
looks pretty nasty actually. Maybe we've got a bit of a fight on now for this second half.
Oh, sure.
Till's breathing's going to be affected. Like I said earlier, he's been known to fade a little bit. I know with different discipline and all that, but
his nose is really bad.
Yeah. Oh, Till looking for that uppercut again. Nice counter right by Taylor. This round's been competitive.
Till's making hard work at this now.
He is. Look at his face. It's a mess. Mm-hmm. Do you know what, though? One thing about Anthony Taylor, I've got to give him credit, man, for this comeback and getting up from that knockdown, because that was a delayed reaction. Till landed the uppercut and he kind of delayed and then fell, kind of thing like you see with some brutal knockouts. But,
if you look at Taylor now, he's either tapping body or feinting to body and then looking for that overhand or looping overhand. Right, if he catches Till with that, we might have.
This is the first round Jay's shown any ambition. This is his best round.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say he's got Till in trouble, but Till's definitely having to think a little bit more now.
Yeah, well, he's definitely got a target to aim at now, hasn't he, with the claret?
Yeah.
Oh, he just rushed and fell in there, though. That was a bit sloppy.
Let's see what corner are saying, because that's a bad nose.
Yeah, definitely. But and you also
took his stool this time. It's first time.
First time he's took the stool.
Yeah.
I'm interested now to see these last three rounds. If Till fades any amount.
Oh, that were it. That right hand,
that he nodded with a straight right over the top, didn't
he? I think the one that he nodded and I think that's the one that blasted his nose.
I'm certainly more interested than I was a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
I'd have that 4-1 to Till plus the knockdown. That was a Taylor round for me.
That's Taylor's one and only round.
Taylor's first round of the fight.
Yeah, he needs a knockout really, or knockdowns. Should we say?
He needs something. He needs something only Misfits.
Got Dylan in the house. Hope you're well, Dylan. Face orange, raised eyebrow. Hope you're well, my friend. Thanks for joining us. Darren Till then, hoping to get a knockout in his, it's his Misfits debut, isn't it? He had that farce of a fight in Dubai a few months ago that ended in a mass brawl, but yeah.
This is his, Misfits bout.
I don't know why when Taylor's sagging back on ropes, Darren's not taking a step forward.
Yeah. Landed a nice right hand, Jay, and then, follow it up.
He's letting him off the hook. Unless he hasn't got it. Is Taylor
injured? He landed a good uppercut. Oh, is he down? Yeah, he's done.
Was he out?
It must be
done.
That
was a nice uppercut again. I don't think he's making it from this one. Oh, he's gone.
It's got to be done. He's looking at his corner. He doesn't
want Darren's uppercut as Taylor steps in. It's just a thing of beauty.
It's over, boys.
Oh, perfect.
Now it's over.
Perfect shot. He is done.
Do you know what? I'm impressed with that because of how awkward Taylor normally is for everybody else, and Taylor handled him pretty easy, to be honest.
Yeah, he did. That's actually a decent performance, that was. I'm quite impressed with him.
Yeah, I don't think KSI wants to fight him. I think that's why he's called out flipping.
I don't
Wayne
think
Bridge.
Jake Paul or any of them want anything to do with that guy. To be honest with you, he looked good in there tonight. And that guy called me casual earlier. Watch your words. Yeah. Watch your words.
This is like Mike Perry. This is right for Till because he's a bit of a character. He's probably not good enough to challenge for a UFC, but he's not good enough to challenge for a UFC belt. So if he's not, then he don't want to be a journeyman and a nearly man, does he? This could be the making of Darren Till. This could give him fighting without getting hurt as such.
Yeah, man, definitely. You know, he might
bit
have
of notoriety
and
some good paydays.
Yeah,
it comes back to what I said earlier, boys. It's like it's for the fighters that can't quite make it in their mixed martial arts discipline. It's the chance for them to earn some celebrity and some
Liam's calling you shit, Darren.
without the risks. But Darren Till is now a serious player that's entered this UFC game. KSI, I know Jake Paul's not with Misfits and stuff. It's now someone that they're not going to go near because he's a serious
I thought
player.
Misfits were his thing with KSI, no?
No, Jake Paul and KSI hate each other, I think, don't they?
No, I know they do, but he's business partners with his brother and all that.
Oh, he is. That's for the drink prime.
He has boxed on Misfits, though, hasn't he, Jake Paul?
No, that was
his brother. Yeah, that was it. But yeah, man, that uppercut from Till was money all night. To be fair, I'm with you, Luca. Yeah, good night, Vienna.
Jake Paul labels himself as a proper boxer because he has got MVP promotions. He says he's a proper fighter.
Well, I've got Jay's Fight Talk promotions. I've just registered it there now. I'm a proper fighter.
That's a good point, Luca. I heard that they're going to do Misfits MMA, so that's a fair point. Till would be a perfect guy to do it, wouldn't he? Although who the hell, what influencer could fight Till in MMA? In MMA, none of them. Absolutely none of them. But yeah, man, I like what I saw from Till. Tommy Fury would have lost to him tonight.
Absolutely, based on that performance. Yeah. Because I think Taylor's got better defense than.
Yeah, well, Tommy Fury couldn't get rid of Taylor, could he? I think they only fought over like 4 rounds, maybe. But Darren,
I think Tommy Fury struggles to get rid of a cold, mate. He's a sausage. He's not a fighter, is it? I think Liam's burgling his next door neighbour's house.
The rumor has it that Tommy pulled out because of the noise coming out of the rotunda, but I don't know. Look, we don't know why he pulled out, do we? But
Tommy lost his look. Whatever we think, I personally think Tommy lost a little bit of confidence and just thought it just was a risk, and he wasn't willing to take that chance in the back of his mind. I think he just thought it's too risky, so I'll use he's crazy, he's threatened to kick me sort of thing. You know, that it's rich coming from a Fury for first thing, and you know Darren's not an idiot. He just said that to hype the fight. That's what you do.
Yeah, look, he knows Darren Till wouldn't have come in and kicked him in the head. Like, I mean, he just would have forfeited his whole purse. And, you know, Darren Till likes his money.
He'd got locked up as well, though. He'd have got locked up as well. He got a criminal charge for that, probably. Yeah. Good on him. I hope he's being well paid. I'm assuming he's being well paid.
Yeah, look, I think Darren Till beats the likes of KSI and Jake Paul and them lot. I really do.
The reality is Tommy Fury needed no excuse to pull out of that fight, did he? There was already rumours that he wasn't overly happy with the fact it was Jake Paul, with the fact it was going to be a heavyweight fight, this and that. So he used the head kick rumours as his way out, but he would have been in a lot of trouble tonight if he fought.
Yeah.
Shall I let me mute myself?
Yeah, I'm going to mute as well, boys. I want to get a quick listen.
Let's see who is. So he just called out Masvidal, Perry. A lot of them. He said,
"Yeah, he couldn't help himself, could he?" I've got to, you got to love Darren. To be fair, he's back in the ring.
He's brilliant. God love him. You know.
Yeah, look, he needed that, didn't he? To be fair, he's had a bit of a torrid.
Could you imagine him versus Masvidal in Misfits? It'll be
I'd love to see. Masvidal's back with the UFC though, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm not sure he'll get that. He might get Mike Perry though, but Mike Perry's the face of bare knuckle and.
I love Till on the mic, Luca. He is an absolute madman. Masvidal, I would want to see most out of all of them. I think, or Perry for the build-up.
Absolutely.
Masvidal for the build-up will be good too, to be fair, because Till would try and stick it on him more this time. I would also like to see the Tommy Fury fight as well, because there's good bad blood there. I think
never going to happen, that. Unless Tommy gets embarrassed into it.
Tommy's not... Like, why would Tommy Fury fight Darren Till when he can fight Jake Paul for probably 5 or 6 times the purse, or he could fight KSI for 5-6 times the purse,
and it's less risk.
And it's way less risk.
Less risk.
On the flip side, if you lose to Darren Till, it's not half as embarrassing as if you lose to KSI or Jake Paul. But he probably doesn't lose to KSI or Jake Paul, does he? Because he's already beaten.
No, and he runs the risk of getting absolutely flatlined by Darren Till.
Well, I'm impressed with Till. Just to kind of finish in notes, boys. I mean, I'll watch his next one with Misfits, definitely.
Yeah, I don't think I'll watch it from 7 o'clock, but yeah, I'll watch. I'll tune in for main event. It's been a tough watch.
It would have been good to watch him against Fury tonight. It would have been really interesting.
Right, it was that much of a tough watch that I actually went out of my way to tweet Tesco's to complain that there was no jam in a pack of donuts that I bought. I swear to God, I'm not even joking. They've done it twice. They've done it twice, and out of principle, I said nah to my missus. I said I'm tweeting them. They rang me. They actually rang my phone over a packet of donuts. I was fuming.
Oh, dear. Love it.
Don't fuck with my donuts, man. But yeah, it's a tough watch. But do you know what? There's a spot for it. There's a spot for it. Where you're talking about it. Yes, it's because a real fighter fought a real fighter. But look, it's entertainment. I've been entertained tonight. I've watched Bad Boy Chiller Crew fight a rapper. I've watched 2 lunatics from Blackpool. One of them dislocated his shoulder. I've seen a commentator fight a Maasai warrior. It's entertainment.
It is what it is, isn't it? Look, if it was up there competing against a traditional boxing show, we won't
be watching it. But
the reason why it's on this weekend is because it's not going up against any boxing show. They picked this weekend for a reason, probably.
Yeah.
But what it is doing is it's leading into a UFC show that we're all going to be here for. We're going to cover the entire main card from 3 a.m. in Holland, Rainier Derrida, I think. Then you got Spivak against Almeida, Yuri Prohaska, Jamal Hill, and then of course the 2 title fights. It's going to be a good one. We haven't gone full main card in the UFC for a long time. I can't even remember the last time we did a full main card. Possibly, I couldn't even tell you.
No, you 2 did Vault Taporia, didn't you? Or did we all do that? We all did.
No, so we all did Vault Taporia. So when was that? Like October? No, it was Max Taporia.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
But that was Abu Dhabi, so that was normal evening, wasn't it? That was
definitely. Dan Evans in the house. Hope you're well, Dan. Good to see you, my friend.
Yes, Dan.
Completely agree with you, mate. He would have destroyed.
Absolutely agree.
No doubt in my mind about that.
It's not even close. Not even close.
That explained to me why he pulled out, to be honest with you. And KSI and Jake for that matter. Yeah, those guys ain't touching Till. Absolutely no chance.
Darren's now the pound for pound Misfits king.
Probably.
That simple.
Yeah.
He's the best one they've got, and I'm tongue in cheek, but actually he's a real fighter, so he beats them all for me, from heavyweight to what.
He probably he'd beat any of the heavyweights they've got. And I agree with you, Luca. Yeah, Till is box office. You don't want to miss him fight, whether he's fighting Anthony Taylor or Squirrel, as you've put there. Box office in and out the ring. Dan says, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, mate, how many people's mobile phone numbers has he put on Twitter?
Yeah. He's a
Loves
man.
that, doesn't he?
Look,
Loves the
he schooled the
phone
Furies
number.
at that press conference. He absolutely schooled them.
Yeah, because like he said, not one of yous up here could fight me. None of yous. And they were all like, well, you know, we get paid to fight. And
Yeah. That's not the normal noise, is it?
John normally rips his top off, doesn't he?
No.
Says blood, guts, and thunder.
Yeah,
But no,
fighting in the back garden.
It's been an interesting night.
Yeah, look, it has. It certainly has. But yeah, we'll go away for a few hours, boys. We'll
Reconvening
for the start of the UFC main card just after 3 a.m. here in the UK. Thanks to Jay and Liam for joining me. We got the most out of the boxing that we could tonight, but hopefully we're in for some drama in California a bit later. We'll catch you next time, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye-bye.